MLB The Show's cover. Caleb Smith will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
In there, a base hit. In now is Adam Eaton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is pulled into right. Anderson is there, 2 down. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. So stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Hard liner to center field. Robles patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Roll?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. When you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's Matt Joyce now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Left field and deep. Dickerson going back. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. First home run of the campaign for him. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Batting fifth, the second
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Yan Gomes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramirez has a play, and the inning is over. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Anderson tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And there's ball 2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Ready now, Harold Ramirez, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1-1. Here it is. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Still 1-2. Ramirez, the runner at second with 1 away. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
At the plate, Diaz. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 offering popped up. Cabrera has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Miami. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece.
Leading off for the Nationals, the center fielder, number 60.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Fouled away. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Diaz loves it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and is back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Taken, but called a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Dickerson, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Sanchez gets his sign. 2-1 on its way. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that is through into right field for a single. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Dickerson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson, and they can't run it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ripped down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one.
No, you're out.
Put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Michael Taylor. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on. So digging in now, Garrett Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Runners on the corners now with one-man gun. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Here comes the first pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Skied into very shallow right. Eaton is under it. 2 down. He'll come home with it. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Diaz 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Zimmerman is there, and the side is retired. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5. Into the box now, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2-1 the count. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with all speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Look out, 0-2.
The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's
One
ball
ball, 2
one.
strikes, look out.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. On its way is pitch number 75. In there for strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready on 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. This is skied into short left center. Taylor moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Robles is on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. Line drive to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Juan Soto to the plate now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting. The first base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Ramirez comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. In his career, Defoe is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Anderson has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Joyce. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Popped him up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Settling in now, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Robles. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get from both starting pitchers. Have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Yan Gomes. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Garcia is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Trey Turner. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in. Nats leave a pair. They still trail it here 2-2.
7th-inning stretch.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot. Now, Jorge Alfaro earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. A ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Line drive base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Diaz, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped straight up. Cabrera trying to get there, but this will land untouched. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Oh, and 2, here it is. This is line to left. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brendan Kinsler been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the inning.
The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. Not a lot of success, 0 for 12. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second for 1. Over to first, and Zimmerman is set down as well. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Wilmer Defoe. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Diaz from the outfield grass. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Left for Washington. Our score remains 2-1.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop,
Hunter Strickland goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 60.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. Back goes Taylor. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Joyce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Ready once again, Brian Anderson in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Anderson hits a little over the 270 mark. Takes this the other way to right. Eaton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Drew Steckenrider comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top. Of the 9th.
71.
From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man. And on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. As a look, now the pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now back.
Stepping up to the plate, Yan Gomes. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So striding in, Trey Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Last strike now for the Nats. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he will make the catch here to end things, and the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Here now is the 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.